It's official. Fox News is bidding farewell to Glenn Beck's 5 o'clock television show. Beck made the announcement on his show earlier today, and a final show date has not been set yet, but tensions between the network and Beck have led to a near total separation. Now, it's near total because Beck's production company will still occasionally produce special content for Fox. When they need a crazy conspiracy theory, he'll come riding to the rescue. Now, Beck's departure isn't that much of a shock if you look at the numbers. Since he started the program in January of 2009, he's lost over 300 of his advertisers because they were afraid their brands would be associated with Beck's nonsense. And in the past year, Beck's show has lost 30% of its total viewers and 37% of its viewers in the 25 to 54 age group, which advertisers most seek, okay? So, but what's the real reason he got fired or perhaps got canceled? Well, it might have been Beck's show.
This president, I think, has exposed himself as a guy over and over and over again who has a deep-seated hatred for white people or the white culture. I don't know what it is.
The gates of hell are going to open up, and we will do nothing.
This is the way I feel. I feel like President Obama is just saying, you know what? I've got that $3.5 trillion budget that we're doing. You know, is this cold?
Get into the light and stand in it, because evil is growing rapidly.
I told you for weeks, you're not alone. I'm turning into a frickin' televangelist.
Now you've turned back into a radio host. All right, joining me now for more on this is Boehlert, Senior Fellow at Media Matters for America. All right, let me be a little flippant first. Was there a moment at Media Matters today when somebody came out and gave a Bremer-like speech? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It was funny. I mean, the news came across the wire, and I think a lot of people were like, is this for real? I mean, there had been talk. The New York Times a month ago said this might happen, life for Fox News beyond Glenn Beck. But to see it in print was sort of interesting. I mean, obviously, we've been paying very close attention to Glenn Beck and doing massive fact-checking on him. And let me just say, I mean, the show really did represent a shameful chapter in American television. The fact that Fox News, a so-called news organization, would give a fearmonger like that a platform is really wildly irresponsible.
All right, so what I'm hearing from you is you guys are at least going to have a little cake, but okay, but underplayed a little bit. All right, so now let's talk about whether he was fired. Now, today Roger Ailes came out and said half the people are saying he got canceled, half the people are saying he quit, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting comment. So what happened here? Do you think he got canceled or fired?
Oh, it was a pretty frosty relationship. I mean, Roger Ailes was not rushing to Glenn Beck's defense, and Glenn Beck is you know, the perfunctory comment about Fox News. Look, I mean, he still had 2 million viewers, but Fox News couldn't make any money on the show. I mean, it's supply and demand. You have 300 advertisers who don't want to be on the show, but you still have the same supply. You've got to sell 22 minutes of ads every hour. You've got 300 or 400 companies saying, no, we're not going to. Right. So your pool of advertisers shrinks, and you can't make the money you're supposed to.
Well, that's the key thing. And some of that was bleeding over to some of the other shows. They're saying if Beck goes on another show, we're not going to advertise on it. Right. That hits the bottom line. To be fair to Beck, he did have a big audience. He lost a big chunk of it, but it was still sizable.
Right, but then it becomes a hollow victory. You've got a show with great ratings, and you can't monetize it. You can't turn it around. Fox News is not in the tradition of having symbolic hollow victories. They want to make some money.
Right, and I think what happened here, the half measure, which is he's going to come back, I think it's so he doesn't launch a crazy conspiracy theory. Oh my God, Fox News are the bad guys. Can you believe they're part of Armageddon? Do you think that's what it is?
I think it was a polite way to say, you know, don't let the door hit you on the way out. I mean, I think that's what it was.
And he gets a safe face. They both win. You know, they don't make his viewers angry, and Beck gets to say, oh, no, I'm still doing some things. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, but, you know, and Beck's team was telling the New York Times, oh, you know, he doesn't need Fox News. He's going to take over a cable channel. He's got big plans. That's great. Fox News made Glenn Beck. You know, he's been on the radio a long time. No one really cared about him. It's Fox News as to who he is. Right, and by the way, his radio ratings are not doing well either. That's a whole separate thing. Eric, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it.